Jack, I'm the hungry giant. Eat right with my plate.
And here is the title page. Pretty colors. Okay. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Late one afternoon, Jack got into big trouble. Why did you trade our lovely cow for those silly beans? He had to go to bed early. But then Jack woke up the next morning and he heard the strange rustling noise. It was coming from a huge beanstalk that was growing and growing and growing up to the sky. Jack started climbing higher and higher and higher. Jack came to a big house. Actually, it was a giant house. And when nobody answered the door, he squeezed underneath it, and that was a bad idea. Jack tried to hide, then had to dive into a boot. Ew. It would stink in there. Jack squealed Jack squeezed as far as he could, and then he heard the door opening. A giant picked up the boot and stared at Jack and said, "I am hungry." The giant had a huge knife. With a daring leap, Jack tried to escape. The giant grabbed him and said, "Be careful, my tiny friend. Are you hungry too? Let's have a healthy meal. I am Waldron. What is your name?" Jack. Fun pictures. Tell me, Jack, what are your favorite vegetables? Squash? Peas? Turnips? I like corn, but I can't eat this much. All those fun vegetables. Do you see any that you like? Thanks for fixing the fruit salad, Jack. You're welcome, Waldron. We'll have many grains to choose from. No, bad kitty. Look at all these grains. Do you like grains? Pastas, and crackers, and bagels, and pretzels. Tell me, Jack, what are your favorite protein foods? Such as nuts, seeds, beans, seafood, meat, and poultry. Poultry means the birds people eat, such as chicken and turkey. Like at Thanksgiving. We'll have some dairy food too, Waldron. Chopped and poured and stirred. His wife, Sophia, came home just in time to eat. Hello there! Hello, darling. Grab a plate. So, it's healthy to fill your plate with fruits and vegetables, right? The other half has grains and protein foods. Look at that. Help yourself to a serving of dairy, too. That sounds good to me, Sophia. Isn't that a fun picture? Well, some exercise, and later we could toss boulders. We could play swamp tag. I know an excellent exercise, climbing. Bye, guys, and thanks again for the great grub. See you soon. And then we have a picture of my plate. And then we have a picture that says have fewer foods and drinks with the empty calories. Here's some empty calories that are sometime foods. Okay, these are some things that have added sugar and solid fats that aren't good for our hearts or our bodies to have all the time. And then here are more ways to exercise, like lifting trees, trail climbing, thumb wrestling. Have you ever done that? That's kind of fun. How do you like to move? That was a fun book, wasn't it?
That was a fun book, wasn't it? Well, today we're going to talk about the whole My Plate, and we talked a little bit about that in the book, but I wanted you to see the whole thing that I usually show you in the classrooms, and the red fruit, green vegetable, purple protein, like a tan color or an orange color of grains, and blue for dairy. Okay, well, we also have some more examples of different foods that are in the My Plate. We've got half our grains should be white and whole wheat, right? Or whole grain. And then we have the corn, like in Jack's story, and some lettuce, and a banana, and some raspberries, and some blueberries, some cheese. Cheese is in protein, right? Along with chicken and beef and eggs. Oops, where'd that go? Went on our plate, huh? And eggs. And then we have fruit, like pineapple and the bananas and all of those. Fun. Oh, and salmon, fish, is in the protein group too. And then we have milk, that's in the dairy group. And yogurt. And then I brought some of my grains that are in jars, and this is popcorn and oats. Those are all grains. And then, do you guys like cantaloupe? Look at that. I like cantaloupe. And then when we have all of those, and we can have like a dinner, sometimes we'll have it in something called a combination food. And a taco is one of those, and it's got like vegetables and protein and some fruit and meat, and this is a grain. So a lot of times we might eat the whole My Plate food groups in one thing. Pretty cool, huh? Well, talking of combination foods, our snack today is a combination food. And so I have a cucumber in some foil because it keeps it longer. And then I have a table knife, but you could have your mom and dad help you with this. And we're just going to slice this thin, just thin slices. And we're making 2 stacks today. So I will do 2 slices, okay? All right, maybe I'll put this up front so you can see it better. All right, then we're going to go ahead and get some crackers, which are grain, right? And I have some meat, lunch meat, which is protein, and I'm going to just put that on the top of each side of the cracker. And then I have some cheese. Okay. And that could be either in dairy or protein food group. It's up to you as far as which one it needs to be for the day. Okay, and then we have our vegetable. And then we're going to put our top on. And that is our stacker. Isn't that fun? And then you take it and eat it like this. Really good. Make sure you put it over a plate because it's messy. Our snack for today, and then you could add a fruit to it if you wanted, and something to drink like water. So that would be way, way fun. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your book and your snack and learning about my plate. Make sure you're exercising, riding your bike, playing hopscotch, hula hooping, all that fun stuff. So, I'll see you next Monday. This is Laurie Bates from My Home Tea Course.